Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can actually go about finding lookalike prospects, right? And the tool in this case that we're actually going to use is called Ocean, more specifically ocean.io, right? And I'll leave a link to the description down below, right? Now, just to give you a preview of how everything actually looks like, I used Cure Hydration as an example just to actually show you what I mean by lookalike prospects and how basically like 6 out of 10 of the prospects or leads I find are somewhat qualified in a way, right? Now, for context, for those who don't know what Cure Hydration is, it's essentially like a hydration brand, like it's kind of in the name that sells, that sells electrolytes supplements, right? Now it's currently still loading. As it's still loading, let me go back to the actual platform itself, right? Now, as you can see, we're actually using Q Hydration as an example, and over here we have Liquid IV. You can literally click to actually view the socials, but it's ideal for you to actually just visit the actual website URL just to analyze the actual thing, right? Now, this is Q Hydration as a whole. As you can see, it's a hydration brand that sells electrolyte as supplements anyway. Like, as you can see, these are some of the sachets that you can actually purchase and flavors, right? Now that we actually covered that, we have Liquid IV, the lookalike prospect, right? Oh my word. As you can see, yeah, sorry about that. It was a glitching a bit, but you can see same sachet, same product, just a different company. As you can see, hydration multiplier, sugar free energy, immune support, kids, gut health, and sleep. They literally have every form of it. Now, with that into account, let's move on to another brand. Now, here's another lookalike brand that is actually called, oh, I don't know how to pronounce this name, but yeah, we all know this logo. By now, we all know this. But yeah, essentially, it's also somewhat of a hydration brand that's also some of these, like, supplements. I don't necessarily have any concept around this tool, around this brand, but as you can see, it is essentially run about that industry. And yeah, you get the gesture, right? Now let me take you through the whole process of actually finding lookalike prospects, right? So let me just go to the actual thing, and the moment you actually finish creating your account, you'll be sent to this onboarding format over here where you have to find lookalike prospects, right? So I'm gonna click run again, and in my case, I don't know what to actually use as an example. Let me just check for a moment what this brand is all about. Oh, it's a software brand. Let's go with an e-commerce brand. Let me go to Notion. Is it there? Nah, it's over here. Right, now that it actually has loaded, let me look for a brand that I can actually use as an example. Okay, yeah, let's go with Supergoop. Supergoop. I don't have any form of an idea of what Supergoop is, and it's kind of cool because I'm experimenting the same. Me and you're just gonna experience the same moment of, oh, it is actually accurate, right? So while it's still doing that, oh, as you can see, they actually have it in their actual inventory or whatever it is, back storage or something like that, right? So while that is still loading, let's just check what Mixpanel is all about. So it's essentially a software that turns data into decisions. I don't know what they actually mean by that, but yeah, you actually get the gesture. Good enough, I actually did not use it as an example, but yeah, as we said previously, we're gonna use Supergoop as an example, right? And as you can see, you can actually tell that it's some form of like beauty kind of a brand. As you can see for yourself, I don't have a necessary concept, but yeah, I know. I continue to say I don't know. You know, let's go here. tell me about Supergoop. And let's wait for Abacus to just give us a short description of what the brand is all about so that I can stop saying I don't know what it's all about. I don't know what it's all about. Supergroup and their products. Oh, so essentially it's a skincare brand in simple terms. Yeah. The moment I saw skin, I know this is skin cancer diagnostic, but essentially it's a skincare brand. Now we actually get the gesture of what the product is actually all about and the brand, right? So when it comes to like the lookalike prospects, let's actually see if they're actually gonna give us any proper lookalikes, right? Now this is just a short sample size of what they actually have in the bag inventory. I'm just gonna click the actual first three, then click on next, and over here it's where you're gonna have to select the country it is that you actually want to target. In our case, I'm gonna go with the US one. Let me see if it's gonna change anything. It's dependent on you. You can either go worldwide or the US. It's literally up to you. Let me just go worldwide, right? Just to increase the variety sample. And oh, it's still the same. Okay. Oh, it kind of dropped a bit there. Okay, let me add that, and let's show results. While it's actually doing the whole prospecting for us, I just want to show you a few lookalike prospects that Ocean just recommended to us. And as you can see, the moment I even landed on this page, I instantly knew, okay, this prospect is somewhat qualified because they sell so they are also mainly focused on skincare health and skincare as a whole, right? As you can see for yourself, based on the actual product itself, which basically limits and reduces the time I typically spend when it comes to like actually prospecting and doing all of those stuff, right? Now to actually qualify the prospects in my end, I typically use a tool like what is this called, similar webs Chrome extension, which in this case I have to freaking log in, and I'm not actually gonna do it in this case, but essentially what it will be giving me is like the website analytics, like search data and traffic's channel, traffic sources, and other stuff like that. And that's how I actually go about qualifying whether or not this brand is ideal for the SEO service that I actually provide, right? Now for context, for those who don't know, I actually provide SEO services to e-commerce brand, mostly specifically in those in health and wellness, and also in the skincare brand or skincare industry as a whole, right? I essentially write them blog posts that actually increase the overall search traffic and product sales. With that into account, let's move into another brand, and this one is called, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll learn eventually, but yeah, as you can see, they are mostly focused on skincare as a whole. Also, but as you can see, hydration repair every day, all day, similarly to how they actually focused on hydration. Now, I want you to take notice of how it actually basically looks for specific lookalike prospects. Hydration protection, in this case, instant hydration and repair every single day, right? Now, as you can see, these are some of the products that they actually sell, and the process just continuously goes on. And me just basically like scrolling like this, I instantly qualify them because I genuinely know, okay, these guys actually qualified simply because they actually use Shopify as their go-to hosting platform when it comes to sending certain products, right? Here is another freaking brand, which is also a skincare brand, as you can see for yourself, based on what is this called, a pop-up, right? But yeah, oh, they don't actually just sell skincare products, but also makeup and other stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see, you can mainly see over here, if you were to scroll over here, sunscreen and beauty products, skincare, kids, SPF, holiday shop, and yeah, you get the gesture. Same thing, skincare brand as a whole. Like I said, this tool simplifies the whole process of finding prospects for whatever product or service it is you actually want to send them to, right? Now in my edition, what I will actually notice is, oh, do they actually have a widget such as they actually have, right? And in this case, their widget is powered by Gorgeous, which is, I won't say my competitors because I actually respect this brand, but yeah, I also, as my second agency, I also offer them custom built AI chatbots to actually help them with ongoing customer support, product recommendation and ingredients and stuff like that. It's also like based on what the customer actually wants to uncover when it comes to, like, interacting with the bot and stuff like that. But yeah, you get the gesture, and that's just the three samples that we actually found in the beginning, right? As you can see, we have Cola, MD, Solar Science. Okay, we did not try this whole what is it called, Everyday, I think. Oh, Everyday Humans. Everyday Humans is the sample that we did not check out, but as you can see, we actually went about checking out Erab. I hope I pronounced that right. And as you can see, it's based in German, so we actually made a good decision on not just focusing on the US, but actually focus on worldwide search. As you can see, right, we have German, we have Netherlands, we have Australia, we have Israel, we have Ireland, we have Canada, US, UK, and the list just goes on. Now, for context, let me just randomly pick different prospects to my liking, right? But just to give you an idea of how I basically look for somewhat qualified leads without even visiting the actual website itself, is I'll actually look at the search traffic, right? Now the search traffic in a way tells me, okay, this brand is somewhat new or has a bad issue traffic or stuff like that, right? So essentially, if the brand as a whole is above 5k web traffic, I'll actually click and visit the actual website URL link, simply because I know in my head, okay, these guys have been running for somewhat more than a year or two. When it comes to like 5-year traffic and stuff like that, yeah, in an ideal world, these are actually my go-to traffic source. But I tend to like leave them, not always, because they are my ideal client profile. But yeah, it's how I actually go about qualifying them, right? As you can see in this case, ultraviolet has a traffic channel or traffic source of, what is this? Let me go back. A traffic source of somewhat 40k, right? No, wrong guy. 665k, right? And let's go back to Everyday Humans, and as you can see, the same freaking thing. They are also focused on skincare as well. That's another cool thing that I actually love about this too, right? Now you can, before I actually move on, let me just specify, you can actually sort the different brands by company size, country, whatever hashtags or keywords the brand you actually wanted to actually have, and by traffic, right? Just click on it and it's going to basically rank them all by search traffic, right? Now I just wanted to basically finish so that I can actually show you how you can go on to basically simplifying the whole simplification of, what is this called, everyday traffic, right? So let me use okay, I haven't really tested out some of these brands. Okay, let's go back to Everyday Humans, right? So in this case, what you're actually gonna do is click on the actual bread thingy or brand title or company name, and you're gonna be given all of these details if you want more specific details on the actual brand it is. As you can see, you have a bit of it about company size, annual revenue, founded location, the industry. Then you have contact information. If you click on show all, it's going to give you these two contact information and industry tags, which you can see for yourself, right? Location, keywords, which kind of help you to give you an idea as to what this brand is actually all about. And if you're giving an SEO service such as me, it actually gives you a bit of a context of what you should not do, right? Now these are a bit of some additional context that you can actually take, but the cool thing is that even though this brand as a whole is like a lookalike, you can actually go on to finding lookalike brands that are similar to Everyday Humans, right? Like this one that we actually found, previously, and this one, and actually that one, and the list goes on. Now this one is one we did not actually encounter when going through the whole thing. Same as this one, like, yeah, you generally get just your company size, and if you want more additional insights, you can literally just click on insights. This is where you get the overall traffic channels, and the list just generally goes on technology and brands. Now I know I've been mumbling for a whole lot of time. I just wanted to give you a thorough breakdown of the capabilities of this freaking software. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the description to access the whole ride. Now if you want to access Ocean, I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to actually access this for 30-day free trial, and that's it. Here is another freaking company, right?